I have the high ground! You underestimate my power. Today, we're gonna join the dark side of the Force. They have cookies. Hey everyone, patscosplay here and welcome to my channel. If you are new, I make videos all about cosplay unboxings, tutorials, reviews, reaction videos, and even sketch comedy. So if any of those fancy you're picking, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all future videos. Oh, by the way, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at noon. Alright, but for today we've got Anakin Skywalker from Procosplay. I want to thank Procosplay for sponsoring this video and sending me this suit free of charge. I did not pay for this suit, but I will indeed give my honest review of the suit. Alright, let's open this guy up and see everything that comes with the Anakin Skywalker cosplay. So you've got two little glove things that he has. Toss them right there. You've got what seems to be a little, oh, I believe this is kind of like, when you get, like, graduate or something. Yeah, that's definitely the part that goes over you. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties! So yeah, this thing pretty much is just like a vest, like that. So your head would go here, and you'd just be able to have the vest kind of go down along you. This right here seems to be like a sort of pouch for his belt. His belt, which makes sense, comes together with Velcro. Another pouch. I like that they give you extra pouches. This right here, I would assume this is sort of... Okay, yeah, this is kind of like his waistband. So the rest is here. We've got a pair of pants. The top of the Jedi Robes? Yes, this is the top of the Jedi Robes here. And then this should be sort of the cloak that goes around it. That's right. Oh yeah, I just want to toss this on real quick. Yeah, I could just wear this all day. You don't know the power of the dark side. This is great. It fits pretty well. It doesn't go right down to my legs, which is how you want it. You want to be able to, like, just hide your arms into it. I will say the fabric is extremely wrinkly. I have had it kind of sitting there for about a week and a half, so that could be some of it, but I think it just could have been folded a little bit better. Alright, but that's everything that comes with the suit. Let's toss it all on and become part of the dark side of the Force. Unlimited power. But overall, this is a decent Anakin Skywalker cosplay. Like, it really is. God, that hood is absolutely huge. I mean, he kind of does just sort of like lay it like that, and then they cover up in the robes and go. I like it. I like the length of the arms for the cape. It's the correct length in terms of a Jedi robe. Let me just do. Kamdooku. Alright, so let's do a couple pros and cons of this suit. So we'll start off with the pros. Alright, pro number one, you can clearly tell that this is Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith. Pro number two, if you were to purchase this, it's actually relatively inexpensive. It only goes for $119 USD on their site. That's relatively cheap in terms of getting a full sort of outfit made for you. If you were to get that commissioned by anyone else, it's going to cost you roughly $350. But the quality will be a lot better if you were to do it that way. So it's kind of like you gotta pick and choose. Another pro that I like, right here, it comes with like a little pouch thing for your lightsaber, or during conventions, what you'll actually put in there is going to be like snacks and sort of like if you happen to have like any sort of like EpiPen or something like that. Beautiful, it's perfect. It's about, I'd say about 6 inches in length and about 2.5 inches in diameter, or sorry, in width. So it's actually relatively large size for what you're going to put in there. And this pouch right here will be perfect for your pass. So instead of putting the pass around your neck, you could just easily slide it in here. The other good thing about this suit is it has 2 pockets. That's right, 2 pockets. Any pocket on a costume is fantastic. So this one has 2 little pants pocket. It's literally just a pair of khakis on the bottom. The material is extremely thin, so you're going to be able to breathe a lot in it, which is nice, but the quality is definitely low quality for sure. This part is also like you can almost, I could actually see the camera through this, but that's not a big deal. You're not going to be able to see yourself through it. It's going to be very breathable. Like I am not warm in the slightest. I'm much warmer in my Spider-Man suit than I am in this with essentially 3 layers. All right, let me move on to a few of the cons that I have with this suit. Just cons. What am I doing? I forgot to put on the gloves. All right, good thing we're starting the cons list because this is definitely a con. Oh, these feel so gross. First off, let me get close so I can show you how much extra material is. I get it's a one size fit all. That's where my hand is. That's where it is. There's about an entire finger and a half of extra material just right there. It's also very squishy. Honestly, they remind me of those like work gloves that your like parent owns, that you just like you put them on to do the garden because you don't want to get any dirt on your hands. That's what these feel like. Yeah, no, these are very poor quality. All right, so another con that I have of this suit is the inside here. This right here is, let me pull it out for you. So it's attached to the suit, but it kind of has like this sort of like a bow tie that you just have to fold it over and lay there. I don't like that. I wish it would have had a button or to be sewn into the brown part of the suit. That right, if you were just sewed it into the suit, that would make it so it doesn't move. It stays exactly where it's supposed to be at all times, and you don't have to like move it around throughout the day. So another con was the suit was extremely wrinkly, mainly in like the brown parts of this suit, and very wrinkly in the cloak itself, like too wrinkly. This was extremely wrinkly. As for like the sewing job, it's sewn very well. Like there's no I honestly don't even see a loose thread, which is pretty easy to see when you order from, you know, most sites. There's usually like just loose threads everywhere. So the fact that this has none that I can see is fantastic. The hood is extremely large. I mean, like to the point where you could have like 4 heads in here, maybe 5. Like the fact that it takes up half the screen. That's half the screen. So this suit took about 2.5 weeks to get to me. I had to actually email them about halfway through to ask them if my order had been shipped. I still have not gotten a response from them. That's a little bit frustrating. They should definitely up their quality of emails. I think that's a bit unprofessional in my personal opinion. I mean, the good thing is that it got to me, but the fact that I had to email them to ask them if it was coming, and they said, we'll send you an email when it was shipped out. I never got the email. I think that's a little bit sort of like weird. That would make a buyer very unsure of whether or not they're going to get the product from you. Who is your favorite Star Wars character from the entire universe of Star Wars? Comment it down below in the comment section. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, leave this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and make sure that you execute Order 66. Join the dark side of the Force. Unlimited power!